Hello. I will just put down my safety net here. Where is the thingy for the presentation? Click right. Yes, very good. Hi, my name is Juliane. I am an editor for the topics of migration and the Arab world with Perspective Daily, which is the first German online magazine for constructive journalism or solution journalism, which we heard about a lot today. And I think it's really, really amazing because I feel like somehow we are close to crush that bias of only bad news are good news. So what I want to tell you today seems in the first place really destructive, but let me get to the end of it so you see what will happen. For us too, maybe this is the foley you were missing, constructive journalism leads to a more realistic worldview. Like if you think about stories which also present solutions, it empowers people in some cases, and it even activates some people in some cases. And like that lady looked to us very active, so we chose her for our presentation. This is one pillar of our work. The other pillar is right now the crowd. So we are not only crowd financed by 12,000 paying members, we are relying on their stories. That means they tip us off, they tell us their experiences, they give us ideas for articles. We are still experimenting with it. But in July this year, that guy took the idea of crowdsourcing journalism for us to a whole new level. This is Ali Jan. I interviewed him back in time about a hotline he invented for civilians who are afraid of people with migration background. In particular, they are afraid of Muslims in Germany. So if you are afraid of people, you can call him. He will listen to you and he will hear you out. So Ali, with him together, his parents are from Turkey and he grew up in Germany. We invented a hashtag against racism. You might also know that guy. This is Mesut Özil. He is now a former German national soccer player. He quit the team after the World Cup when he received a lot of racist insults, comments after he took a photo op with the Turkish President Erdogan. And this sparked a debate in Germany how present is everyday racism in Germany. So we saw this with the hashtag MeTwo. I'm sorry, pointing the wrong direction. Yeah, that was a video Ali did. Who knows the hashtag MeToo? Just like a quick... Okay, so the hashtag MeToo is for people who combine two identities or more, like two beating hearts inside their body. And Ali asked them to tell their stories with that hashtag about racism experiences they did in Germany, and boom, that happened. What you see here is an analysis we did 2 weeks after the hashtag was launched on Twitter. Thousands of people shared their stories in this pinkish, in the colorful bubble. Just to let you know, this other bubble here, the blue bubble, are counter tweets. Like, we cannot say evident, like we don't have like the evidence for it, that they are right-wing, but the accounts we checked were mostly opposing even like that racism is existing. They were trolling and even put racist comments themselves. I don't want to elaborate on that bubble anymore because in Europe we tend to give that bubble an unbalanced attention and this fuels this bubble. So we are going to the relevant bubble right back there. And yeah, so we asked ourselves, what are those people talking about? We got in contact with very active accounts, like also activists, and we talked with them about white privilege, about intersectionality, and in the second step, we thought, okay, we want to know now in which areas of life people mostly are affected by racism. So we searched for keywords. And I just can give you one example because of our time here. We searched for the keyword school. And 14,343 tweets in the first 2 weeks had the word school in them. And I just want to give you 2 examples. So that guy talks about that when his mother went to his teacher and she told the teacher that her son wants to become a doctor, the teacher says a foreigner's child cannot become a doctor. That was 1 tweet. Yeah, that was the German version. And that one is a tweet from Malcolm. He's also a journalist, and we also got in touch with him. He talks about that when he was in school and he had dreadlocks, like the other school kids called him monkey. So this were like a few of these tweets we saw there. And in the end result, although this one is from school children, we saw that like most of the tweets were talking about teachers' racist tendencies. So what do we do now with these results? It's an ongoing process. Like on the one hand, we have to get MeToo out of the social media. Because you know it yourself as journalists, a lot of times the people you are writing about are not part of that social media universe. So Ali is traveling around. He met with a lot of politicians already to find solution for structural racism. What we are doing as journalists, we got in contact with writers who also twittered #MeToo. And for example, we have now a writer who is going also into schools and looking for solutions how to tackle racism in schools. MeToo is for the people. It's not a journalistic pleasure tool or something like that. What we took out of that in the end is that the crowd can be very, very sourceful and can validate assumptions we are doing as journalists every day. So, to say the last, MeToo traveled the world. It might even have reached your country. In that case, please let me know. Thank you very much.